I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Havoc number 2. And this is a longer and important blog. And this is probably not for children. I'm more than likely going to swear a little bit. But I'm going to begin. So earlier on to today's show this morning, when they talked about uh, these four black American youth decided to ambush and torture a handicapped kid on Facebook. Of all places, they're going to film them doing shit on Facebook. Alright, one, to everyone who supported Donald Trump, let me be the first to apologize for these people who did not support you, because I don't support you. I will never support Donald Trump willingly. I'm only going to have to do it because he's the president, and other than that, unless he comes to my front door and pays me $500,000, yeah, there's no way in hell I'm going to support him. And a $500,000 really still wouldn't be enough. You can't buy everybody. You know, these guys that jumped this guy, there's two girls and two guys. I can understand two guys doing something incredibly stupid, especially us black guys. We have been known to do extremely stupid shit without consciously thinking on how it's going to affect the rest of the black community, which really sucks because now, if it isn't one thing, it's another, and we're going to be back on the fucking chopping block. And now with Donald Trump coming in, Donald Trump is going to eat this up and use this as a ploy to rocket him into further infamy because of these four black idiots. Now we're not going to be able to go into stores. Now we're not going to be able to ride subway trains. Now we're not going to be able to post stuff on Facebook without them questioning if it's a good thing or a bad thing, or if they're motivated by this, that, and what have you. You know, there's a limit to stupidity. Alright? There's a limit to stupidity. And every person of color, and I say this not to be a reverse racist, I say this because this is 1,000% true. You know, without question, without remorse. There is a line that we should just not cross because of the racial endeavors that we've had for a century. You know, people of color, not just black people, but people of color in general, have had it rough here in America. And especially, like, my Native American ancestors, good God, no one's had it rougher than them. And if anybody has any right to tell anyone to leave America, it's America's First Nation people, which is every tribe in existence. And granted, before the Europeans and the Africans got here, tribes were at war with each other. But we also understood, you know, that the land was ours to share. Then when superior firepower became involved, it became a big fucking issue. But the point is, as a young man of color, specifically I'm multicultural, so I don't really have the right to be racist or escape, but I'm asking all of us black people, or brown people, whatever you want to call yourselves, to not continue to do dumb stuff that makes people want to do dumb stuff to us. There's enough of us out here that can't get jobs. They can't do right things because of the crap that they either see on TV or they believe in the radio and all that stuff. But there is no way in hell that attacking a disabled person is acceptable. That is completely unacceptable. That is wrong as hell. And now you have made it 10 times more worse for everybody of color to go anywhere or do anything, including logging in on Facebook Live. We use these social media tools as a means to be heard, to be seen, to do the right thing. And these four idiots in Chi-Town just put Chi-Town on the map. Well, here's a quick conundrum for you. Chi-Town didn't need to be put on the map. It's never getting off the map. There's something always going on in Chi-Town. You don't have to worry about that. From the smallest ant farting to the biggest cockroach flying. If something is happening in Chi-Town, we already know about it. Plus, we got our boy Steve Harvey out there that's going to fill us in on anything that's going on in Chi-Town on this radio show. What is wrong with these kids, man? I've been picked on all my life. Never to the point where I've been tortured. At least not physically tortured, but mentally tortured is just as bad. And for these young people to do this shit to this disabled boy, is just really fucked up. And then to use it to make a statement against Trump. That's the part that really pisses me off. It's not right what they did, regardless of what's about to come out my mouth. It's not right what they did. But if you got a problem with Trump, you can't hold anybody else white responsible for that jackass and the shit that he says. That little guy that they attacked was a white guy. So this just proves my point that there's racism in everybody. Every ethnicity, every person of color or non-color, we're all racist on some level or another, and these little assholes just proved it. Sorry, I'm under the weather. There is no excuse for racism, and there is no fucking acceptable excuse to attack a handicapped person. Ever. There's no fucking excuse for that. And these four bastards are going to court tomorrow. If I was the judge, I'd slam their young asses. You know, you guys deserve to go to jail for a long time. Because the kid couldn't defend himself, and worse than that, he was your friend. He was... Two other people knew him from school, which is just like a wolf in sheep's clothing, and that's just fucked up. You know, and I don't think that, for one, that he should have been able to get trapped by these people like that, because no one believes that their friends will stab them in the back. No one. Except maybe me, because I'm exceptionally paranoid, and I think that if you're not in the army, I can't trust you, and if you're in the army, some of you I still can't trust. But, you know, in that same concept, man, the army taught me to honor the army green and to fight foreign and domestic terrorists, and this was a clear act of domestic terrorism because they can't stand Trump. That kid probably couldn't even vote, so I'm pretty sure that he didn't vote for Trump. He was mental. So that like doubles the ante of why are you guys doing this dumb shit? He's he's not like a normal kid that you can pick on and walk away. But then they tortured him and they broadcast it on Facebook. Nothing says I'm a stupid son of a bitch quicker than recording something that you're doing like a crime on Facebook. I'm not gonna take my show on the road and start like robbing shit. Hey, this is Cover Havoc #2. Watch me rob the shit out of this dude. You know, that's just really fucked up. I'm going to close with this. You know, I think that if you are so fucked up that you have to attack a handicapped person, that there should be a special place in hell for you. And I hope that when you get there, that the good Lord lets me come down there for one day and do unto you as you've done on to that handicapped person. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Epic #2. I'm sorry if this was a little violent, not just in words, but in thoughts and actions and everything. I'm sorry for this young man and his family. And more importantly, I'm sorry for those jackasses that represent us black people that just fucked it up for us. Again, you have joined the long list of idiots that every time we get two steps ahead in the world where people are starting to give black people a chance, that some other jackass that happens to be black has to come along and frack it up for everybody else. Try to remember that when we go out in public. You know, try to remember that we are a popular group of society and that what our actions reflect on us reflects on all of us. I'm only half black, and I know I'm totally screwed. But I'm also half Native American, and I'm also half white. So I'm a third of everything, but I'm totally screwed because I already can't go into stores without people asking me how old I am, or what color I am, or what are you mixed with. And these guys just made it 10 times worse by attacking not a homeless, excuse me, a handicapped child. You know, you guys are worse than the scum of the earth, and you should burn in hell. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc #2. I am not a saint, but there's a limit to the evil that I'm willing to do. Be seeing you.